Hi guys, I'm That Loving Witch. I'm Sadam Marie, and today I think we're going to talk a little bit about Scorpio's retrograde. Now, come on. Started off hot and sweaty with arguments and moodiness and little bickers because it's bringing up past hurt, past pain, past issues that we've all thought we dealt with, but really and truly we kind of keeping it at the back of our minds. But now is the time to let it go. Okay, now is the time to seriously let that go, because we're going into a new era. You know, October was about Diwali season. It was about out with the old, in with the new, goodness over darkness, you know, and recognizing the yin and the yang, because in releasing all that baggage, you're calling it new. So we were also affirmating, we were also calling in new life into existence, into our lives. So every November season, you become the fool. Every November season, you become the fool. You're out, you're starting a whole new journey, you're starting and you're going off. And you cannot see the next step, but you know that you're on the next step because your mind knows you're on the next step, regardless of what your physical circumstance may look like. Stop, sit, and acknowledge all that you've accomplished. Okay, so I wrote in my diary, see, I wrote just a little something on what I wanted to share with you guys in moving forth into this new fall Christmas season. And this Christmas, like every Christmas, it's always about faith and hope and holding on to faith and hope, because you signed that contract to hold on to faith and hope. So hold it. So I'm going to begin. Scorpio retrograde. Faith. With faith, hope from little magic fairies or your angels, they assist you and they make magic happen. And they do this by, it's like whispering into the people's ears that you've already connected with, and getting them to just push forward on the plans that you all have already spoken about, and giving them the faith and the courage to move forth into bringing that plan into existence. So it just is like a nudge. It's a nudge from your angels, it's a little nudge from your fairies, and they just little whisper in the air, you know, like that's how magic works. It's assistance from the other side. And that's why you have to keep your faith, because you need to stay connected firstly to the other side. You have to stay connected. You have to ask them for assistance, because us here on earth, I don't want to say this is penance because life is beautiful, but this is our punishment, you know, like Adam and Eve, and Peter paid for Paul, and Paul paid for all. So we're gonna run into so many roadblocks, and it may not necessarily be your fault, because 9 out of 10 times, majority of things that don't go your way is not only because we're harnessing energy of something that let you down, but it's also because other people are watching you. The more that you go after your dreams, and the more that you are happy, and the more that you look so balanced and what people say blessed in life, is because people are sending energy to you, good and bad. So if you ever realize that you might bounce your foot or drop things or break things a lot, or you are experiencing a lot of anxiety, and you know, and you're just feeling like you don't have control of yourself, it's because people are sending energy to you. They're either thinking about you in a good way or a bad way, and this is gonna happen consistently, especially if people are seeing you going after your dreams or envy something about you in some form or way. So it is extremely important to continue to hold your faith and have hope, because you're going to be shut down, you're going to get pauses, you're going to feel like you failed, you're going to feel like you made 2 steps forward and 10 steps back, but you're not. Just remember, once you're going after what you believe in, and this is something legal, and this is what truly makes you happy, what makes you laugh and feel calm, you're laughing and you're feeling calm, the more you're doing it is the more you are aligned to your goal. The more you are aligned to your life's purpose and goal. If you are not happy, regardless of the amount of money you're making or the way it makes your circumstance in life look to others, if you are not laughing and calm, you are not happy and you are not aligned to your goal. So, moving on. Well, I said spiritual connection is always first because the higher powers remind you that love moves mountains. Our goal is to figure out how to forget and harness the power from every failure or let downs or just little hiccups, that it's not that big of a deal, but it may set you back in ways that will make you feel as though, well, no, I can't get this goal, I can't get this, and now it's not gonna happen. No. Same way there are multiple channels in life to make money, the same way there are multiple channels in life to do anything. So keep your head up and keep going. You ever realize when you affirmate something, you never get what you want right away, but the next time, if you move forward in stride, sorry guys, if you move forward in stride, you get the opportunity to finally get exactly what you want. I'm going to give you an example. When John and I, we have our business where we create ads and social media ads for people's business. We produce the idea, we creative direct the idea, we even get the people for the advertisements, We had to make money on the side. So John wanted to apply for TT Rideshare. It's basically picking up people and dropping them to their destination, far destinations. And he did everything to get through, like where even we have a car that we're renting to own. And we got permission to even use the car to make money with the car. So we had all that back in, we had all our paperwork, and we just kept trying to apply, and we couldn't get through. Until one day a friend that we end up bouncing up with, a friend who we are also now working with, was like, I have this friend who needs a driver at random points in time. Lo and behold, it turns out that she needs him like 3 times a week. Lo and behold, it turned out that she might need him to like 4 times a week. So it worked out even better. It happened even simpler, and it happened more naturally and a lot more at ease. And the person happened to be perfect energy to be around. So you see, put out the energy, put out what you want, expect that the first time you're not gonna get it, because you know why? You have things to learn. Like I said, it's not that we're in purgatory or this is penance. We all have karmic lessons to learn and overcome. And if you don't know what you did wrong and what you can now do better for yourself, not just in the situation, for yourself, because sometimes you have to drop things, then you didn't learn and you didn't overcome the lesson. So therefore, the next time you get it, it won't come. But if you do, the next time you get it, it will come. So think about it this way. Number one, affirmate the thought. 1, move forward, the fool. 2 is to multiply, but it can multiply in any which way. Right? Fix your problems and move forward. By the time you get to 3, by the 3rd time, it has already come into flourish, body, mind, and soul. You are now 1. You've now created a whole new thing. Boom, move forward, and you've gotten it. So, okay. Let's not even go into numbers. We could do numbers another time. So, what I said, but the next time, sorry guys, but the next time, if you move forward in stride, you get the opportunity to finally get exactly what you wanted, but this time in a more relaxed, and I bet the circumstance and condition are 10 times easier and relaxed. Well, we spoke about external forces. people are always going to be watching you, no matter what. Okay, like if people see you going after what you want, they're gonna be watching you, even if it's just a spy, if it's for you to not get what you want, or even if they are there pushing you on and egging you on. Energy is coming, it's flowing, it's pushing to you. So that's why you have to constantly protect yourself. You have to constantly go to open spaces, stand up in the sun, get sun energy and burn it out, burn it away. Always burn away. Take that sun. Go in the water, the ocean, wash it away. And the ocean is also mama ocean. You know, the ocean is where you could sit and talk to how water carries sound, water carries messages. So talk. Mermaids hear you, especially women. They favor women, so they carry the message, you know. Air. Stand up in a green space, touch a tree, take energy. It's there for you to. It is the best medicine, guys. Take the energy, touch the tree. Call protection on your family every day. If you just stand up on the water, like every morning I stand up on under the shower and I speak to Oshun and I say, Oshun, thank you for so and so and so. I ask for the protection of so and so and so, and then I ask for what I want. Every day, every day. Alright, so moving on to diet. Eating fruits and vegetables will allow us to wake up feeling lightweight and ready to go. Your body now has room for thoughts to be sent in, and the calmer and more cleansed that you are, you're more able to get the download and actually internalize it. And then right there and then you will get the next set of download and thoughts on what your next actions and steps would be. By the time you reach the steps, it means yes, universe realized you figured out your lesson, you figured out what you weren't thinking about, you moved on, you put your mind and energy in forward. Now when you eat bad things, guys, like when I eat KFC and I wake up the next morning, I am trying to wake up like 9:45 and I'm trying to get off my bed, or under my eyes feel heavy, and you feel heavy, like your needs make you feel heavy because they're heavier. They also were slaughtered. The bigger the animal that was slaughtered, the bigger the energy of everything that comes along with it comes to you, and you are trying to shake that off. So when you eat light things like vegetables and fish from natural products, it's like you're eating a treat. You're getting that good energy. It just simply is you are taking in that good natural energy, then taking in energy that comes with everything, and then death. I'm not saying death is good nor bad, but it's an energy that we don't know how to handle or harness. Your thoughts are exactly what they need to be. Your thoughts are exactly what they need to be. You don't need to stress yourself and think of more or less. If you have a plan and you have a goal, you should know what you need to do to accomplish that goal. So whatever you think about, that's it, baby. However you think about it creatively, that's it. That's it. That is exactly it. And when you go back silent again, you will then naturally start to think of, no, it could be better this way. Take that out. That may say less. You may not even need to do that, you know, unless you're working with a group. Have your group do the same thing. Everybody needs to take time out. You don't need to take time out and try to change everybody's mind, because then that's just chaos. Try to change yours, and who's not doing it, you can't work with them, because trust me, baby, this is the process that everyone needs to take. So if they're not doing it, you can't work with them. Just don't waste your time. Trust. Live in the moment, show love, and have hope. Just remember that. Trust, live in the moment, show love, and have hope. Be sure to remember that there'll be bumps in the road. Lift your chin, cry in your pillow. Get up, and look for the next moment, because the universe will always send you signs, my dear. The universe will give you little gifts, especially when things go wrong and you've been unfairly or unjustly treated. The universe is like, I'm so sorry. Like your angels, like my grandmother are strong angels that stick with me on a daily. And if ever I am mistreated in any way or used and abused financially, for example, I get a lot of clothes. I get a lot of clothes free. My child gets a lot of clothes free. John gets clothes free. We don't have to buy clothes, like we get, because we are working so hard, you know, to get to the goals that we want, that we don't have time to keep ourselves looking a certain way. But the universe is like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give this to y'all. Y'all don't even have to do this. Y'all can fake it till you make it. Look the part still and keep going. So that's how we know that the universe sees that we're working hard. You see? So look for the little gifts and the little moments that the universe is showing you, that we hear you and we're listening, and you just keep going. This retrograde will force you to sit down and want you to just relax. This retrograde is going to want you to just sit back, because you're taking in so much mental pain and old hurts that you just want to rock back and you just want to feel like no. But that's the karmic lesson. Ignore it, get up, say nah, that's what you want me to do. You want me to sit down, get up and do exactly what you have to do. Because like I said, this November we're going into a new year, a new you, next step. What you affirmated, what you prayed for, what you released in October, November, you were the Fool. And after the Fool should come the Sun, and I pray the Wheel of Fortune. That's what you call, and that's what you ask for, that's what you want. So guys, I think that's all for me today, and I just want to let you guys know to keep the faith, this Christmas season. Release what doesn't serve you, put your energy into your forward moves, and you know, be prepared for bumps in the road, and lift your head, walk forward with stride, and then you will complete your karmic lesson. Okay, bye bye.